Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. And we get our first look at Jeremiah Cobb. If you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won, I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for room. It's Lacey. Driven back.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With the draw, it's Cobb. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rebels offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a crease. It's Lacy. There he goes to the right. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Trying to get the corner. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Brown wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. You've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get to him and bring him down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Rebels sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program singles.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the run, it's Lacy. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 20th of the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Cobb. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Here's a give to Washington. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Keeps it himself and gets to first. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. After run, now throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. Going for the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Trying to run, it's Cobb. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Brown will throw it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They give it to him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
In the red area, it's Cobb. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line, there was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Number 45, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Follows his blocks. It's Lacy. Turning it on! They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. The handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about fit?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Release to the back. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, it's Cobb. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The fake wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right at the line. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Cobb. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Complete. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. They will score! Touchdown, Auburn!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he added the extra point. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Lacey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking to pass. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The run to the left. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They get to him as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Hoosiers, hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game inside Vaught Hemingway Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with Coach Golding at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Going right and going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Rebels. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Here's a little room there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Cobb. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Auburn going to work with another 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Sees some running room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. 3rd down play from the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Right side, it's Lacy. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Trying the left side. Still running at the 40. Quick step and go. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Out wide right, it's Lacy. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Rebels have it with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Chambliss. Got to run it down. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They're not going away in this upset bid as they have answered with a score of their own. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option, the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and 9.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and Nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Offense in a split backfield. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Left side is Kane. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Brown wants to pass. Hauls it in. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Rebels sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll line up for a second down play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on fourth down from their own territory, holding the lead. Moves to his right. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
I know the analytic.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Powers through the defender. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Selling the fake. They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. 2nd and long here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Right back to the well. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Brown will throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Gets rid of it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Man, and we've seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to continue to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let him down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And with that incompletion, man, it's...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. On the ground, it's Lacy. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll call a timeout with 4 seconds left in the game. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.